Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're looking into your stars, specifically for you, Aries, on May 18th, 2025. We've got the astrological lineup here, Sun and Venus both in Taurus, Mercury zipping through Gemini, Mars fired up in Leo, and Uranus also in Taurus. Quite a mix.
Yeah, it definitely is. Think of it like the cosmic weather for the day. Each planet adds a different layer. And our goal here is really just to pull out some, useful insights, quick takeaways from this forecast for you.
Sounds good. Where should we start, love?
Let's do it. So Venus in Taurus, that brings a really grounding energy to relationships.
Grounding. Okay.
Yeah.
What does that look like practically for an Aries who's usually, pretty fast-paced?
Well, it means slowing down a bit. It's less about that instant spark, maybe, and more about building warmth, stability. So if you're single, you might find yourself drawn to people who feel reliable, maybe share your love for, comfort and the good things in life. It's a slow burn kind of vibe.
Interesting. Bit different for Aries, perhaps? And what about Aries who are already partnered up?
For them, it's a great time to really nurture the connection. Think thoughtful gestures, not necessarily grand ones, like a cozy dinner at home, really listening, showing appreciation in tangible ways. Patience is key, though. Don't rush things. Let it deepen.
Okay, patience. Got it. Let's shift over to career and goals. Sun in Taurus. You mentioned collaboration.
Exactly. Even though Aries often likes to lead the charge alone, this Taurus sun really highlights the power of teamwork. Team projects could go particularly well, maybe even mentoring someone or just contributing your energy to a group effort. Could be surprisingly rewarding.
And communication. Mercury's in Gemini, right? That sounds like it could be helpful.
Oh, definitely. Gemini lends itself to quick thinking, lots of ideas. So use that Aries confidence to pitch your concepts, speak up. But Gemini is also about listening, about seeing different sides. So be open to feedback, make it a real dialogue.
Good point. Then there's Uranus in Taurus, again, the wild card factor. How does that play out in career?
Yeah, Uranus can bring the unexpected. A sudden opportunity might just land in your lap. The trick for Aries is to stay flexible. Don't be too rigid with your plans. Adaptability is going to be a real strength.
That unpredictability probably spills into finances, too, with Uranus there.
It certainly can. Unexpected shifts are possible, so probably not the best day for impulsive buys.
Okay, hold back on the spending sprees.
Right. Maybe take a look at your budget. Think about long-term security. Now, you could get a surprise bit of good news financially, maybe a small windfall. But even then, probably best not to make huge decisions without thinking it through, maybe chatting with an advisor you trust.
Makes sense. Okay, let's talk energy. Mars in Leo, that sounds like a powerful combination for fiery Aries.
Oh, it is. Loads of energy, creativity, drive. It's fantastic for channeling into, say, dynamic workouts or stepping up into leadership roles, even in fitness.
But that much fire. Potential for burnout.
Definitely a risk. That Leo-Mars energy needs managing. Balance is absolutely crucial.
So how do you find that balance?
Prioritize rest. Seriously. Get enough sleep, stay hydrated, and maybe something grounding, like a simple walk in the morning, could help channel that intensity in a good way.
Good advice. Now, just for fun, any lucky numbers or colors popping up for Aries on the 18th?
The numbers that came up are 3, 9, and 15. And for colors, maybe think about coral to spark some creativity or rose quartz for a bit of harmony in relationships.
Coral and rose quartz.
Yeah.
Nice. And compatibility-wise, who should Aries connect with?
Well, the Taurus and Gemini energies are strong that day, so leaning on a Taurus friend for stability could be good, and connecting with a Gemini could bring some fresh ideas, stimulating conversation. They kind of offer complementary vibes.
Okay, good to know. So wrapping this up, it feels like May 18th for Aries is this real interplay between that steady, earthy Taurus influence and your own natural Aries fire.
That's a great way to put it. It's all about finding that sweet spot between action and patience, passion and stability. Maybe just take a moment on that day to notice how these energies feel, how they might be subtly influencing your choices or interactions. Even if you're not fully into astrology, it can be an interesting lens.
Food for thought. Thanks for breaking that down for us.
My pleasure. Always interesting to explore the possibilities.